for someone who's listening who has been diagnosed later in life and are kind of reevaluating their entire past, I know I did when I got diagnosed, whether it's their career, relationships, or just the sense of self, what would you most want them to hear?
But I think the what now, and I think it's they need the hand to reach down to pull them up and say, hey, this is a good thing, right? Even if you find out late in life that you have a superpower, you still have a superpower. So start to look at it that way and find the opportunities to use it in a way that's true to who you are. And then, it's, I think then you can look and say, okay, I shouldn't be doing something consumptive like watching TV or something like that, because then all you're doing is clicking or you're falling into the algorithmic magnetism that they build it upon, where if you're able to find those right hobbies, there's times, and this is where I think people with ADHD are good makers a lot of times, right? And I think for people then who've got ADHD who aren't doing something like that, if in work and in leisure, they're doing things that are ultimately counterproductive to what their wiring is, it's just not, it's going to be a bad outcome, especially if they fall into an identity of, oh, it's a disability. And there's almost a connection, a correlation between all the stuff I'm doing now and that adult diagnosis of saying, okay, this is who you are. And it's like, okay, let's go in all in, pushing all the chips.
The producers, rather than the consumers, are the most happiest. Those
Yes,
ADHDers that are doing rather than sitting and just consuming are just happy, happy, happy.
I think that's got to be where we start thinking. Because again, I've always been sort of uncomfortable with the disability classification. Because I'm like, is it right? Like, again, maybe it hurts some relationships, but generally, I think it works pretty good.